A very pleasant good morning, children. This is myself, A. Satish Kumar from DAV RTPP, and our principal sir is Prasad Sarkar. What I'm doing, I'm sanitizing my hands. And what is this? It's a mosque. This is the gloves we need to wear. Then this is hand wash. Right? So why I showed all these things means, today we are living in a very dangerous situation of this corona, and so we must take all these precautions in order to protect ourselves from this dangerous situation. Clear? Now I'm going to present you the first lesson of 8th class biology, that is cell, basic unit of life. Now when we take this living organisms, we have the smallest masses to conifer plants, bigger plants, and then when we take animals, the smaller ones like the bacteria to the bigger animal, that is a blue whale. All the living organisms are made of the basic structure, that is cell. That is a cell. And for the first time, a scientist by name Antony von Leeuwenhoek, he observed bacteria, yeast, RBC, which means a red blood cell, and protozoans in different types of substances like water, then saliva, blood, like these things, right? And then one more scientist by name Robert Hooke, he took the cork. What is the cork means? Over the stem of the plants, we can find a brown structure, bark, right? From that bark, we prepare the cork, and that cork is cut into small slices and observed under the microscope. He found the structures like this. Here, the structures appear like a honeycomb structure, and he called each chamber or each place as a cell. So in the Latin, what is a cell means little room. As he considered each one as a room, he called it as a cell. Right? Okay, so in this way, the name cell was used by Robert Hooke for the first time. Okay, now let's come to living organisms. When we take a living organisms, whether it's a plant or an animal, they perform different types of functions like growth, reproduction, then the excretion, digestion, circulation, transportation, like this. And to deal all these functions, each organism is once again equipped with organ systems. So when we take animals, we can find digestive system, nervous system, respiratory system, like this. And in plants also we can find a transport system, then reproduction, like this, right? And again, each organ system is made up of many organs. For example, take a circulatory system in animals. Circulatory system is made up of organs like the heart, blood vessels, blood, like this, and nervous system with the brain, spinal cord, the nerves, like this. And for example, take a transport system in plants. It is made up of like tissues like xylem and phloem. Clear? So organs are again made up of tissues. Then the tissues are made up of cells. So when we take all these living organisms, all the living organisms are finally made up of cell. So from this we can say the cell as a basic unit of life. That means basic unit of living organisms. Is that clear, children? Now see, when the Robert Hooke observed the cork, he found the structure like this, and we can do that by taking a simple substance, that is a mastic, wooden mastic. We can soak that in water for 15 minutes and so that it becomes very, very soft. Then it can be cut into small slices with a blade, and now that slice is kept over the microscope. So when we observe the cork or mastic under the microscope, the structure appears like this. That means here the cells appears to be empty. So here you may get the question, why they are empty? Means as they are dead. Dead means there are no living substances. Okay, that's why the cells are empty, right? And now, see, this is, what is this means? This is to be onion. See, what is this? It is onion, and when now we take this onion and just break the piece like this. Then what happens? Here you can clearly observe a small layer, a membrane. Can you see? Yeah, I will show you one more. Can you see this? Here, what is this membrane? Means this is called as a onion peel. Onion peel. Now that onion peel is to be removed very carefully, and when it is kept over the glass slide and covered with the cover slip. Cover slip means it is like a screen guard. Our mobiles are covered with a mobile screen is covered with a screen guard, just like that. It is a plastic sheet, and so in that way we can observe this onion peel. Then the structure appears like this. So here all the cells are having the same size and shape, and inside them we can find small dots. So what are these dots means? It is a nucleus, right? So, and now this is what? This is cheek cells. Cheek cells. And how we can observe that means we can take the spoon, and with the help of this spoon or a wooden spoon we can take plastic like this, and then that is to be kept in inside our mouth, and the inner side of the cheek is to be scraped very carefully without causing any damage, right? So the substance we get, that is to be kept over the glass slide and then covered with the cover slip. So we can observe the cells like this. Okay, so what are these cells means? These are cheek cells, and this is plant cell, right? So when we observe these two, can you find any difference? Yeah, here the cells are having the same size and shape, right? But here the cells are irregular. The cells are not at all having a uniform size and shape. But here we can find one common character. What is that? So these two cells are filled with some substance. They are not empty. Why they are not empty? Means these are living cells. Plant cell and animal cell are said to be good examples for the living cells. Okay. As they are living, they are filled with some substance, and as it is dead, they are empty. Right? Have you understood me? Okay. So that's it for today, and we continue tomorrow. Right? Thank you.